Yo, yo, yo. It's your girl, Jay, the High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for this new moon, dark moon in Cancer. Whew, and it's like perfect. The vibe just shifted hard. It was like this beautiful, like perfect summer day, and now it's like this it just like poured down raining, and now it's like this. I don't know why I want this to be higher, but let's see how that feels. Now it's like moody. I don't like this, that you can see the fold. Okay, that feels better. I just came right back. Anyway, illusions. Things are shifting. Neptune retrogrades today. The same day as this new moon in Cancer. Neptune retrogrades in Pisces. So, illusions, the fantasy, the mystery is shifting. This storm hit. All of a sudden, it's just like super windy outside. There's maybe even a cloudiness in your mind. This new moon, and you know how we do. Welcome to the blind side, where we explore the dark side of the new moon. And the new moon, for those of you who are new, the new moon is when the sun and the moon are conjunct. They are together at the same degree, but the light of the sun blots out the light of the moon, and the moon is technically at its weakest. And so back in the day, it was referred to as the dark moon, because that's when the moon, you can see it, but it's dark. It's not illuminated like it would be if it was full. Anyway, and with the moon being at its weakest, I like to explore the blind spots, the things in between, the things that may catch us off guard that need to be evaluated. And so this new moon, dark moon in Cancer is happening on June 28th, 2022. Hydrate. Light it if you got it. You know the deal. Settle in, have a moment with me. It's like raining. And it's just like it's coming down out of nowhere. This new moon is happening at 8:52 p.m. Mountain Time, 10:52 p.m. Eastern Time. So, depending on how you roll, what you do with your Cancer, with your crystals or your new moon water or whatever you guys be doing. And the color for this new moon is black. Black, darling, all black, like the color of their souls. This is happening at 7 degrees Cancer, so you know I'm going to hit you with the handy dandy in a minute, but this is very much so, I have notes, so this is very much so a time to manifest and plant seeds, but it can be hard to see the truest truths when the moon is at its weakest. And so let's be sure to orient our intentions or whatever seeds that we plant around home, family, roots, ancestry, property, real estate, the end of the matter, getting to the end or getting to the heart of the matter, whatever that is for you. And accessing, I just heard breaching a new portion of the soul, breach. Or maybe someone, and that could be a thing, like someone got in or someone's getting access and you didn't want them to have access, or someone is like forcing access, and it could be a child, it could be becoming a mother. There is just some sort of like, heart getting blasted open, and we're getting ready to really, and Cancer season is preparing us for, it's funny, Cancer season is the breast, that's why I was grabbing mine. Cancer season is like preparing us for this, like for the penetration to our heart, which is Leo season. So The moon, which rules Cancer, rules this season, rules this moon, is, and even the Cancer, even the moon card, which is ruled by Neptune, but the moon card is all about illusions, and Neptune retrogrades the same day, so it's that duality is there for a very specific reason. So I do feel like there are these things coming. We've been talking about it in the Cancer season videos. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising, by the way. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything. For daily content, check out my Instasham at justj_everything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. Sorry, I'm trying to determine what I'm, decipher what I'm hearing. First off, there's Etta James. So I'm probably going to get a copyright claim, which ain't nobody. Anyway. But the rain is coming down so crazy. It's been a while since I've heard rain like this. And it's funny because I was going to water my plants water my grass last night. And someone told me to leave it. The divine will handle the rest. So, before we pull cards and get into the questions, I want to dive into the handy dandy Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. Last time we went in here, shit, Elias ain't had to do us like that. Sometimes he just cuts right through it. But I love the abstract interpretations that he comes up with. You can also find this on your own. Just Google Inside Degrees and it'll come up. It has its own website and you can choose. Here we go. Cancer. 7 degrees Cancer. So Elias Lonsdale's description of the 7th degree of Cancer is a satyr gazing at his reflection in a pond. A jaundiced eye based upon past experiences, bending the truth to fit negative preconceptions. Long ago and far away, having come... Sorry, I can't with Etta. Alright, sorry, one second. A jaundiced eye based upon past experience, bending the truth to fit negative preconceptions. Long ago and far away, having become enchanted or imprisoned in a lesser state of consciousness, you still follow out the consequences karmically, wildly driven to impose the past, to convict yourself of ancient crimes, self-righteously wrong, gloriously depraved, virtuously impoverished, devoting magnificent resources to a bleak, forbidding track, so hard on self that mercy and compassion are out of reach. Brutal realism that simply proves its own premises to be correct. All this is ultimately redemptive if a higher law, a more fertile truth intervenes. But it takes miracles, and you do not believe in them nor feel worthy of them. Yet miracles it will be if your self-condemnation lets them in at the crucial destiny moment. Yet miracles it will be if your self-condemnation lets them in at the crucial destiny moment, just as you knew it would be, underneath the practiced frown in your twinkling heart. I'm a little stoned, so I kind of fumbled that. But you can go read it on your own. Just choose the 7th. Oh my God! That's okay. That makes sense. That was the 7th degree of Capricorn. Wow, Julien. Wow. So what does that mean? Reading the wrong thing. It's funny, I read Capricorn, which is the shadow of Cancer. And we have a full moon in Capricorn coming up this season on the 13th, I want to say, of July. That felt so heavy, and I feel like this dark moon, this new moon, dark moon, it's going to be a balance of that. Looking at it, the color is black, looking at the heaviness, because we're not there in Capricorn yet, but that sounds like a satyr. Anyway, okay, well, let's read. All right, it's gonna be a long ass video. Anyway. Elias Lonsdale's description of the 7th degree of Cancer is the Arctic wastelands under the setting sun. Fucking hydrate. I gotta pick myself back up from that. I was like, how did it get so heavy? I knew it was gonna be intense, but yeah, Capricorn is like the initiatory of winter. So I was like, whew. So there could be seeds that you're planting here that are going to start blooming in Capricorn season. You start to see the fruition in Capricorn season. There could be some sort of mirroring of the light and the dark, though. Anyway, the Arctic wasteland under the setting sun. Envisioning a way of life that is both utopian and practical. Dreaming of a very different mix into the socio-cultural shared life. Motivated by the knowledge, the clear sensing that all of this can be and must be. Wide open to the limitless cosmos, nominated or appointed to restore the total view. You are gifted exquisitely with an uncompromising truth sense that cleaves to what can be illuminated by the infinite. And you are most dramatically mobilized to spread this realization everywhere you go. Having known forever the way it really is, yet zealously drawn back into time to fertilize the original ordinary landscape. All facets of life must partake of the bounty, and only then can we rest assured that we have done our part and followed the pulse of universal conscious where it naturally leads. Did you hear that? Thunder hit, like right as I finished, where it naturally leads. What was that last? Fuck, I just closed it. What was that last sentence, though? Let me read. Let me just get that last sentence. All facets of life must partake of the bounty, and only then can we rest assured that we have done our part and followed the pulse of universal conscious, where it naturally leads. Ooh. Okay. Do with that what you will. So the questions that I have are, I want to get to it. So the questions that came through are, what are we not seeing clearly about our soul? Please show us the truth. Calling in benevolent ancestors. Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thank you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this new moon, dark moon in Cancer. Wow. What are we not seeing clearly about our souls? Is that they're free. They're meant to be free. And only we are the ones that put chains on ourselves. We are the ones that put chains on our minds. We're the ones that put chains on our spirits. And we materialize restriction in our physical world by way of the internal restrictions that we allow ourselves to see about ourselves. It's time to break fucking free. I don't want to do this shit again. I'm like, this is how I'm like, let's fucking break out of the matrix, like, while we fucking can. Because I'm not trying to go around here again. I'm really not. Some sweet grass. What we're not seeing clearly about our soul is our power. That there's so much power. What we're not seeing about our souls is that we don't need to attach. We need to connect. We need to connect to each other. The illusion of separation has grown way too strong. And it's time to really start breaking down the walls, those barriers of separation. We can read minds. We can attract. We can materialize. And for some of you, there is a karmic cycle that is done with someone with Capricorn or Aquarius placements. Like, the soul contract has been completed. You can close the door. Like, it's done. Like, you don't have, that doesn't mean like you're not friends with this person anymore, you're not connected, but it's just like, the contract is complete. And you are able to move forward. And moving forward still looks like tumultuous and healing, but there are huge chapters to like catch up on like it's like time to cram in regards to the acknowledgement or the getting to know of your soul and of your power. And you will build atop of the rubble, and you will love again. You will connect this time. You won't attach. All right, what are we not seeing clearly about our family? I also feel like in regards to our soul, there's a lot of mental upgrades that are coming in regards to our soul. What we're not seeing clearly about our family is that, like, there's nothing to prove. Stop trying to prove. Stop trying to impress or gain someone's approval. It's like you need to start marching by the beat of your own drum. You need to start, like, I feel like some of you are really tired of doing things the way that they've always been done, or like trying to do something to elicit a certain response from your family, or a certain kind of gratitude, or getting, even them to invest in you. It's like, it's time for you to start betting on you. It's time for you to start really trusting in your originality and really like revamping, like putting your spin on it. And so what you're not seeing clearly, it could be some of you are holding yourself back from having the success that you want, the experiences that you want, the fun that you want. Some of you are holding yourself back. Some of you are like, oh, well, I can't be that far away from my family. And it's like, okay, well, I guess you don't want to like discover who you are and like start this, like, you know, be in this cool business and then find like your divine counterpart. Okay, cool. Have fun like trying to force that in your hometown. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to read everybody, but if you need, if the shoe fits, I don't know. There is something, though, about like holding yourself back. Don't hold yourself back because of your family. The truths are coming to you in your sleep, in your stillness, in your meditation, in your walk, in your waking life, in your walking around. You know, you feel called to something more. And so I feel like there is something about moving forward. Some of you are ready to move out, but you haven't done it yet. It's going to come through. It's like, just ask for truth to be revealed to you and allow yourself to get still enough to see it, because the pace is about to pick up and things are changing. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements coming to visit, or there could be opposition that's coming in your family. When you start to switch things up, people may oppose this pace that you pick up, or people may oppose like what you're inspired or passionate about. And it's really important for you to figure out who the fuck you are and what you stand for, and like what you're trying to do with this life that you have. And for some reason this came through. Okay, what are we not seeing clearly about our bloodline? Wow, 2 cards like came out and like flipped. That was interesting. King of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like some of you, it's like you've done the wealth thing before, and some of you, you've done the mastery thing before, you've done the military thing before, you've done the farmer thing before. Some of you, it's just like you've been like stupid wealthy, and now it's time to like, you're in a place of like giving back. Or paying some sort of kind of like karmic debt in regards to that. Some of you were like ruled over by people who were very wealthy, and there is this like karmic debt. This karmic debt that's coming through. The wheel has to turn. And some of you are coming into a great season of power because of how downtrodden your bloodline or some of your ancestors have been. And so there is this awareness. I want you guys to start expecting good things. Start expecting luck. Feel lucky. You are lucky. Good shit is coming into you. So start expecting good things, and you will experience good things. All right. And moving forward, please show me what is the root. It's because it's a general reading. Please show me. So it's going to be different for everybody. But whatever current conflict that you're dealing with right now, what is the root of it? That's too many cards. Yeah, that doesn't feel like it. Please show me what is the root of the current conflict. Please, what's at the root of it? Some of you, the root is that you're used to everything being a fight. You are just like, and so you enter every situation like you're entering the fucking war, like you're preparing for battle. And it's like you're expecting imbalance. You're expecting to be treated unfairly. And so you end up getting in situations where you're treated unfairly because that's what you like expect, or that's what you feel like your lot in life is. And I do feel like the tables are turning. The scales are wanting to recalibrate and be balanced. King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Things are about to start balancing out financially. Especially for those who have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements. Even like Venus in Taurus, Venus in Virgo, Venus in Capricorn. 5 of Cups coming out. And so the root of the conflict at hand, wow. And whatever conflict at hand, it's coming up because this is an opportunity for self-mastery. This shadow is coming up, and it's weighing heavier and heavier on you because there's power laced in it. power woven in the threads of this darkness. And it's important for you to really start to figure out how to harness this. It's like the cloak of invisibility. Like, think of it that way. Whenever you think of your like depression, there is a power that's associated with. So why am I being gifted this right now? How can I use this? I don't feel like doing shit. I feel like, and so since I don't feel like doing shit, since I don't feel like talking to anybody, might as well get my head out of my hands and actually like look at what has this hold on me. What am I bound to? What has a power over me? What's weighing heavy on me? What's this dominating force? And what's my control in it? What can I do about it? How can I really like break free? Well, how can I use the knowledge that I've acquired over this lifetime? The root of the conflict is that something is out of harmony, and that there is still emotional and spiritual and creative conflict that needs to be addressed. There's still like wounding. Some of you are still sad about something. You're still depressed about something. Some of you may have gotten cheated on, or you felt like you've been really disrespected in your relationship. There's still these emotional bridges to cross, these emotional hurdles to cross, but there's higher ground to be gained, to be acquired. And if you are just stuck looking at the cups that have spilled, you won't really nurture or tend to, or you just are in a place where you haven't noticed that there's still cups there, and that there's still upright, there's still love there, there's still something there for you to partake in, for you to, but like SZA said, no, promise I won't cry over spilt milk. Give me a paper towel. Give me a paper towel so I can go ahead and clean this up, clean these cups out, prepare them to be filled again. And then I'm going to turn around and boop, I still got 2 cups. There's still more love in this life for me. What? Me? And because I've been carrying around this heaviness for so long, a bitch done grown strong, swole, you know what I mean? Now I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever the divine brings me, because I've been through this and I've been carrying it around for this long. So understand that like the darkness, the heaviness, it's necessary. It's preparing you. So because we're in Cancer season, Cancer rules the home, I want to ask for, and this is general reading, so it's going to be different for everybody, but how can we improve our home or living situation? Please clarify, how can we improve our home or living situation? The 2 of Wands, travel more, get out more, stop being home so much. Some of you, it's the opposite. It's just like if you were there more, you would have more control, or you would have more say, or you'd be able to keep the plants alive, or you'd be able to you know what I mean? Little things like that. It just feels like there are 8 of Pentacles. Maybe some of you are working a lot, or maybe this is a call to like start really saving money so that you can move, or start really focusing on what's worth focusing on, what's not worth my energy, what's worth me getting upset and saying something about, versus what do I need to just get over? You know what I mean? Anything else for the improvement? I feel like also it's time to stop, like, it's like, don't let yourself be such a homebody. It's time to take, it's time to like take the road less traveled. I feel like there's healing and like new mental and emotional upgrades that are available to you once you really get outside the house. Even if it's cold, even if the weather isn't like exactly how you want it, it's still important to start like fighting that urge to just like always be in your comfort zone. let yourself experience more life. Some of you are like nervous about having to like move forward, or nervous about having to find new living situations, and it's going to be just so much better for you. So don't worry. Things are really on the up and up. One more card for how we can improve our living situation. Yeah, what'd I say? Integrate the lessons from these dark times, and there will be victory. There will be like forward motion, harmony, restored, triumph over these obstacles. You need to get in motion. Get in the car. Go more. Don't try to be there all the time. Let yourself travel. But I also feel like if you like don't have, if you've been, I don't know how to say that without firing shots. Anyway, if your roommates have complained about something, don't ignore their complaints. That's all I'll say. Anyway, light it if you got it. I hope you could hear that. All right, this is a doozy. What am I not seeing clearly about love? Please show us for our greatest and highest good. What are we not seeing clearly about love? Two of Swords. Two of Swords reverse. We're not seeing it at all. There's way too much logic in our love. There's a lot of feelings, emotions on the back burner. There's way too much ego or pride wrapped up. What we're not seeing clearly is that love shouldn't have you on the defense. Love shouldn't have you begging, crying, and pleading to be treated the right way. Love shouldn't have you having to like la your way through life, ignoring your intuition, trying to not, just like fall apart, because you know that you are allowing breadcrumbs. You are allowing breadcrumbs on your knees, accepting breadcrumbs of what you actually fucking deserve. What are we doing? And I'm saying this to myself as well. This is just like, it's funny, I just heard Remy Wolf's Cake. And it's to be determined. One day when I meet her, I'll ask her to confirm what the lyric is. But I'm gonna do this. I'm getting a cake tattoo, and I want to get a cake tattoo on my on my left palm. But the line in the song from Cake that is my favorite, and what I'm talking about, it's like, I think I'll get a cake tattoo to remind myself I can have it and eat it too. But I think in the lyrics it says online that she says that I can't have it and eat it too. But for me, for us, to remind myself I can have it and eat it too. And not in a gross, like, fucking egotistical way, in a very, like, ethical, honest. Yo, I feel worthy of like this whole cake that's right here. And I'm not going to feel guilty because I want this cake to be mine. And I would like to be the one who eats it. But like, I'm probably going to get like a quarter of the way through it and like be stuffed, and I'll share it with everybody. But like, I want to eat it. And I want this cake. And I may want multiple slices of cakes. But either way, it's just not about the fact that like, but it's not about, oh, I'm going to be like, mistreat people's feelings and yada yada. No, that'll get you fucked up. Keep fucking around people's feelings and keep fucking around people's hearts, trying to have your cake and eat it too. No, you will get knocked the fuck out by life. You will get deboed by life real hard. And unnecessarily, when all you had to do was be honest. All you had to do was be truthful. All you had to be was a good person and be considerate. And I'm speaking to a lot. There are some people, and I don't know why, but I just got this like a whole like urge with, maybe it's the Cancerian mother relationship, what we're not seeing clearly about love. It's just like there's some shifts going on with this like polyamorous life. For those of you, like, there is something about like, yo, let's remember, like, we're supposed to be motherfucking ethical here. Especially there, I mean, and this could be someone with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, but 8 of Swords reversed. It's like, we're not going around the loop-de-loop no more with these like fuck boys who keep like talking like trying to present like they are fucking these spiritual gods, and it's just like, I'm a fucking mother. I fucking made you. I'm making another one of you. You can't, none of you motherfuckers could even like pass through and into this plane of existence but through one of us. So how dare you not be like absolutely in fucking awe of me at all times. And if that's, and I'm okay, and that's just me. That's what I expect in my relationships. But that's just me. And so, but I feel like I have a very healthy concept of my, and balance between my divine masculine and feminine energy. So that's just me. I do my work. And so it's just like, I'll be single like till I fucking die, until like you acknowledge the fucking God in me. Like I know who you're dealing with. It's going to be real obvious real quickly for you to acknowledge who you're dealing with. What did Common say? It don't take all day to recognize sunshine. Hey. And I feel like regardless of what kind of relationship you are in, it needs to be symbiotic and supportive. You get you somebody who is comfortable anticipating your needs, not somebody that keeps you talking in loops, but keeps you stuck because we family or money, or I'm going to support you, or we've got all this time in, or whatever, but you stuck, looped in the mind. Both y'all just loop it. No. Stop that. Also, those of you who are like staying for the kids, stop that. Like that's a fucking lie. It's a fucking farce. Stop. The greatest gift my parents ever gave to me was fucking getting divorced, honestly. And doing it while I was young, because every person that I know, I'm sorry, I just realized I'm yelling. Every person that I know that's like above the age of 25 and their parents are going through like marital issues or have divorced, it's like rocked their entire identity and they don't know anything about love anymore, blah, blah. And it's like, please, I went through that when I was 6. You know what I mean? It's just like, and so, I want more information. What else are we not seeing clearly about love? Death and the 9 of Cups. You gotta have the rebirth. You gotta have the death before you have the rebirth, babe. There is a reinvention of yourself, a humbling. Something profound is ending. And it's going to require you to do a lot of emotional inventory and tapping into your willpower, tapping into your ability to make yourself, to become who you are supposed to be. You have so much power and so much choice. You are so involved in who you become. The divine can only get you to your fucking destiny point, and you still have fucking free will. Fate can only take you so far, you know? And so it's just like, what you're not seeing clearly is that some stuff comes in your life to break you, to kill you, to rip you apart, so that you can fucking resurrect your fucking self. And once you've resurrected yourself, then you can start talking to other people about fucking resurrecting their selves. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, like, especially, I don't know why it's hitting so hard in, like, the spiritual community right now, I guess. And I haven't even been around nobody, so I don't even really know what's going on. But the wave that I'm picking up on is this, like, I'm, like, talking to the, like, 21, 22, 25, 20. If you haven't had your fucking Saturn return, if you are under 30, you are not ready to be a life coach. Life hasn't fully fucked you yet. And you don't know how to take the full fucking D of life. Because, and I don't want to talk to you until you fucking know how to raw dog fucking life and survive. You know what I mean? Anyway. That went somewhere I didn't expect. But hey, we are all here reinventing ourselves. This is a time to plant new seeds. Plant new seeds in regards to what do you want in what do you want out of family? What is your definition of family? What is your definition of roots? Who qualifies to be treated like family, the way that family gets pushed on us, or the archetypes of family? That's another topic. I just did a thing on alchemy, and my next topic I want to really dive in on are archetypal expectations. There's a lot to unpack there, and I think it's so much healthier for us to just start seeing the humanity in our parents, the humanity in our teachers, the humanity in our doctors and nurses and soldiers, and it's just like we're all just fucking trying to figure it the fuck out. And some of us listen to ourselves, and some of us listen to the fucking noise that's projected at us. And unfortunately, it has created a divide. Been a divide for a long time. But that's the whole purpose of what we're doing in this evolution process, and us coming together to do it together, is so that we can unify, so that we can so that we can plant new seeds and formulate new roots together. And these new roots are going to propel us fucking forward as a species. Should we, God willing. I love you.